Hello, everyone. My name is Barrister Perez. I am currently a psychiatric nurse practitioner student, and I'm currently working as an interventional psychiatric nurse in VA of Southern Nevada. Today, I am discussing the bioecological systems theory. In this slide, I will talk about the brief history and the important concepts of the theory. The bioecological systems theory, according to our textbook, evolved from both human ecology theory and ecological systems theory, which were all developed by Yuri Bronfenbrenner. The bioecological systems theory states that a human's development is a combination of biological predisposition, which are genetic health predispositions, phenotypes, and multi layer societal influences. We will get deeper into the environmental forces coming together in the next few slides, but that is the main premise of the theory to keep in mind. This slide contains these key definitions according to the theorist. Although some of the definitions are not exactly explicated, I did my best to interpret the terms based on how the theorist described the theory. First definition is health. Since according to the theory, genetic health predisposition can greatly affect an individual's health. People who are predisposed to diabetes, for example, are more likely to develop the disease later in life, which of course can affect the individual's overall productivity in the future. Outside factors, such as socioeconomic factors, will also affect an individual's development. Going back to the diabetes example, a person who is in higher socioeconomic status tend to have better lifestyles such as eating, healthy mental health, and consistent exercise. These factors reduce the likelihood of that individual developing the disease. Environments are situation, events, beliefs that the individuals are in. The development of individuals goes hand in hand with genetic predisposition, as discussed above. Nursing, our role is to assess the patient's needs and ability to cope. We briefly touched the biological aspects of the theory. Now I will go over the environmental aspects of the theory, in which is divided into layers. Each layer represents the amount of impact that it could have in terms of the development of the individual. First layer is the microsystem. This is the setting in which the individuals experience day to day experiences, such as direct interaction with peers, their roles in schools, and work. Mesosystem is a relationship between the microsystems. An example is the interaction between the family and church. Exosystem is the external environments that influence families directly. Examples are job experiences, the quality of healthcare, and salaries. Macrosystems are ideologies and beliefs, and chronosystems are time related contexts such as death or divorce or periods of war. This slide shows the illustration of what we discussed previously. We see the person in the middle, which represent the biology, and if we look closely, we can see a bidirectional arrow indicating that influences can be inward and outward, meaning biology can influence the individual's environment and vice versa. It also shows the layers of the framework that we discussed in the previous slide. This slide illustrates the theory's application in nursing practice. The Jolie 2016 study reinforces the theorist's intent for nurses to support the patient's needs by playing a major role through direct care, case management, education, and research. In this slide, will be discussed two research projects that the bioecological theory influenced. First is the Reza et al. Research, in which concluded that working in an institution that provide family-friendly policies results in positive parenting experiences and better establishment at work. In work family balance. This illustrates how an exosystem, which we discussed earlier, can bring positive impact to a family. In Khan et al. 2022 research, Rwandan mothers who were impregnated during a genocide experienced extreme sadness and apathy towards their newborn. Unlike the previous example, this shows how a chronosystem, such as a war, could bring negative impact to an individual. So, in summary, the bioecological theory can be useful when assessing the needs of a very diverse population. And this theory will be utilized in my family assessment homework by exploring how a son of a Filipino immigrant affected his relationships and successes in life. And that's it for my presentation. And hopefully, you guys learned some things about the bioecological theory. Thank you.